What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing well, bro. How are you?
Cool, bro. I got a show for you today.
Oh, you have a show for me today? What show is that?
Squid Game.
Squid what?
You never seen Squid Game?
No, I've never heard of that, bro.
Well, hey, it's cool.
Well, you know, come to think of it, I have heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Hey, look, I'm here for you. You feel me? But I'm just letting you know it's gonna be spoilers. It's definitely gonna be spoilers. But check this out, bro. Okay, Squid Game is basically this show where this company person or whatever, like he finds people that's in poverty, down on their luck. You feel what I'm saying? Like they going through stuff. Basically, like he plays this game with them in the subway.
Really,
and
bro?
With the game, he get to slap these people up. Like he just slap these people like that. He slapping everybody. Everybody getting slapped up. You feel me?
This is rather intriguing.
But the thing is, once they beat him, he gives them a certain amount of money or whatever. And once he does that, he tells them, it's this place you can go. I'm gonna give you this card. And it's a place you can go where like you have debts and all this. Because he knows all this stuff about them. Which is really weird. And a red flag. But I digress. Anyway, so he basically says that you can go there, you can get this money, you can win this money, but you gotta play like some games. Ironically, these games are more child games like the one he played with him. People is like playing these games and their first initial impression of it is like, oh, okay, we finna play red light, green light. And it's this huge doll, you feel what I'm saying? But when the doll get to going, you know what I'm talking about, like red light, boom, and everybody stop. If you move, you feel what I'm saying? It's over with. You're dead, my boy. You're through. And then you get shot. And it's over with. They getting shot too. This ain't no, like, they not sparing none of that. This rated R, ain't no PG-13, none of that going on. People dying. All these people are getting slaughtered in red light, green light. And at this point, you know what I'm saying, we're kind of meeting our main cast. Like, we kind of already began to meet them anyways when he got to this place. But now we're kind of seeing, and you can kind of tell who's going to survive, who's going to die, or at least you think you do. When all this stuff happens and the game is over, the surviving contestants are basically like, I don't want this, I want out, I want to go home. And so they do this vote.
Well, then what happens, bro?
Half of the people want to stay, half of the people want to go. Because of this money. It's a huge amount of money. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, what's happening is one more person that has to make this decision. It's an old man. I think he was like number 1 or something like that. So he was number 1. So when he made his decision, he said go home. So everybody goes home. The second episode really dives more so into the human psyche where you kind of see people's lives outside of the games. And it's kind of like why they were chosen in the first place. And they're really stuck between a rock and a hard place because it's like, yeah, they're alive, but are they really living? You know what I mean? Y'all can quote that. But I'm just saying, like, it's more so a situation where now they make a choice to go back on their own. So from this point on, I have no more sympathy and empathy for nobody. At all. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, why would they go back, bro?
I don't know why they would go back. I mean, I just feel like maybe they was just really that down on their luck. You feel what I'm talking about?
What do you mean?
Either way it go, they come back, and it's great entertainment for us. It's great entertainment. So we get back into the situation where they're going through these games again. And then we come to Honeycomb. Now, Honeycomb is like a game where they have a triangle, an umbrella, a star, and a circle. All right, so boom. They got to take this little needle, and they got to, like, perfectly get these shapes of honeycomb. Our main character, of course, gets the umbrella. I mean, the episode is called The Man with the Umbrella. Defile your shape in any way, like it crack, you break it. Bro, they are shooting you, you're dying again. You know, people in there screaming, they crying, snot coming out of their nose. It's a bad situation for everybody. Of course, our main character, like, he survived. They tried to do a lot of subplots, and it was unnecessary. They had one with this cop, and he was looking for his brother. But he go there, you feel me? He sneak on the van, and he get in there, he put like the little PlayStation. First of all, I forgot to tell you, these minion henchmen dudes is walking around in these suits and they helmet face thingy. PlayStation buttons, you feel what I'm trying to say to you? So I don't know if they sponsored by Sony or what's going on, but they got a lot of money in this big piggy bank that's hanging over. Never mind. So what I'm saying is, like, he becomes one of the PlayStation buttons. As he doing his thing, he's sneaking undercover. He go in the room where I guess the former PlayStation button was staying. He got his phone, you feel me? So he's trying to like record stuff. He pretty much doing detective work. And somehow he not getting caught despite the fact that he keep making mistakes that the normal PlayStation button who he replaced wouldn't make. His whole arc was just like, whatever. You feel me? It was cool, but it was unnecessary. Then you got this other subplot where they trying to sell the organs of the people that was dying. You feel me? Like they was doing that. behind these folks' back. They already, you know what I mean? They just asking to die. They asking. We get to the next game. They are playing tug of war. Our main cast is all together this time. They're all on the same team. The odds are stacked against them because our main character is some flimsy characters. You understand me? Including the main character. That boy scrawny, bro. He like this here. He like this. He not finna be pulling. He not finna be yanking. He ain't finna be yanking. He finna be going. You feel me? But the old man come with this idea, bro, and he leaned backwards, and they all leaned backwards. Bro, it was a dope idea, and they won. They barely won, but they won. After that, you feel me, we get the saddest episode/game. They pick a partner, and when they pick their partner, they pick their friends, because they thinking, like, we gotta go in, we gotta work together. These folk dirty, man. You pick your friend, play with these marbles, any marble game you want, and whoever lose, it's over with for you, my guy. What about it, my guy? Why would y'all do this to these people? Mentally, emotionally, just heart-wrenching, my boy. I don't even know how you can mentally heart-wrench. You feel me? Anyway, we lose the character we kind of start really, really liking from the first episode because he saved our main character. Shout out to that boy, man. Our main character survived, but he was paired with the old man. Old man kind of had like dementia. He started kind of like messing up the numbers of the marbles, and dude started taking advantage because he's like, bro, I don't want to do this, but I can't just die. Man, our main character got a daughter, bro. He a girl dad, my boy. I'm not, but he is. Anyway, so the old man ended up teaching him a life lesson. Half the people gone at this point, right? Next game, they bring in the other rich people. They come in and they have like these masks on, like of animals. They just watching these people play one of the last games, which is like this glass game. So like they're like going across this bridge and it's like glass on each side. So like one of them is tempered glass and one of them is regular glass. So they want to get on the right one so that they don't fall through and just die. Cause it's like it's a drop. When I say it's a drop, it's like, this ain't no mixtape. This ain't no album, dog. They about to drop. I don't think they gonna flop though. Anyway, they're gonna drop, but the way they do it this time, they let them pick numbers randomly, of course, before knowing what game it is. And as they picking their numbers, they don't know that these numbers are in order of how they're gonna have to go across the bridge. If you was first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, you don't wanna be this time because you gotta guess. And when you die, everybody else can just go the way you didn't go. Our main character, bro, he in the back. There's a lot of emotional things going on with this because it's like this girl that was kind of annoying, but she was working with the bad guy, the villain of the story, amongst our main cast or whatever. But like she ended up sleeping with the dude and then like I guess getting emotional, but then he threw her to the side kicked her to the curb when they had to do the tug of war because he didn't want her. He wanted all big strong dudes to win. You feel what I'm saying? And he's kind of like this ringleader of whatever gang he's starting in there. We got 3 people that make it across. 3 of our main cast. When they get there, the glass explodes. They get cut up. They get hurt. Then they go eat good. We have the final game. It ends up being 2 people, which is obviously our main character and his childhood friend. For whatever reason, he made it this far. He went home, came back, made it this far, and now he's up against his friend who obviously is a butthole and he doesn't want to kill this guy, even though all he has to do is just finish this game and win this money. The friend kills himself. He's in a situation where he pretty much won. He ain't spending the money, bro. He don't want to spend the money, bro. He pretty much got all this cash. He go home, and when he get home, his mom had passed, unfortunately. Then his ex has taken his daughter to the States with her new husband. So now he's just depressed. He feel lonely, feeling guilty, like survivor's guilt. He's the only one that survived all them games. He got all this money, and instead of trying to make a difference, and you know I get it. He feeling guilty. But in the same breath, this is why he went back in the first place. This is why you went back in the first place. You chose to come back to this. They find out that he's not spending the money. They send for him. He meets the person who was over the whole thing. Turns out it was the old man. The old man never died. So now he's already dying though. The guy asks him, why did you do this? Why did you start these games? And this man said, because he was bored.
You can't be serious, bro.
He was bored.
Well, why would he do that?
What did you own? So after that, the old man dies. So he dies. The main character leaves and he goes to get his hair done. He gets his hair done as if he wants to get sponsored by Wendy's. After that, he goes back to the train station. When he gets to the train station, he sees the guy still slapping people up instead of getting on the train to Busan like he's supposed to. And then he goes over there and he intervenes because he's trying to stop this other guy from even getting involved in the games like he did. And now he done took this dude's card. Before he get on the plane, because he about to get on the flight, he about to go to the States. Before he go to the States, he get on the phone with these people. Then man turn around, bro.
Why would they write it like this?
Why would you do that?
I can't understand.
What is you on? But anyway, man, so everybody that know me as an artist know that I say Knowdat. Like I say Knowdat all the time in my songs. It's my ad-lib, it's like my catchphrase, it's like my slogan, whatever you want to call it. The way I'm going to do my point system is, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give it however many Knowdats out of 5. You feel me? So for this one, I give it a 4 Knowdats out of 5.
Nutty.
It was cool. It was good. I mean, you know, it was cool. It was real good.
I say it's too much pain in my heart to give you trust. The hate is real, I love the love, but that just ain't enough. I've been staying out the way, I'm just trying to run it up. It's just me, so I don't care about who talking about such and such. I tried told them, but they never listen. Never fold, and I stay by my business. If it ain't broke, then don't be tryna fix. I tried told them, but they never listen. I say I tried and I tried. They just kill my vibe. The shawty want her way and you niggas got too much pride. I say I gotta keep it on me, I'm just trying to survive. She got insurance on my rollie.